When this card is special summoned. I haven't even read the rest of the effect. I already don't like where this is going. So this motherfucker can be summoned off of Cyberstein. Obviously OCG only. Fun fact, I have never, ever played Cyberstein, let alone activate its effect. You gotta pay I can't even say the whole number. That's a whole lot of life. I'm too much of a chicken, apparently. I ain't about that action. When this card special summon, you could target one face-up attack position monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Because it's versatile and when it's special summon, so this motherfucker could die, then you revive it, then it gets the effect again, has to be face-up attack position. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of sort of similar, not really to Cyber Dragon Infinity, but it makes some sense. Makes some sense. Versatility for the effect to not be so good. But I don't know that much about the OCG. It's like I'm lying. But what I do know is that Cyber Dragon, I think everybody know that shit. Cyber Dragon Infinity is the motherfucking shit, nigga. I wouldn't be surprised if people are playing around that because Cyber Dragon Infinity has that same thing. It has to be a face-up attack position monster on the field that you take and give it as material. But so indirectly, Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon's effect when it's special summon, it's kind of useless, right? I know it's free and it's an optional effect, but I'm just saying it's kind of not as good. It's still good, but not as good. During either player's turn, when another monster effect or spell and trap card, not spell and trap effect, is activated, you can shuffle one face-up pendulum monster in your extra deck into your deck. So I guess you have to play Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Sigh. And if you do, negate the activation, and if you do that, destroy it. You can only use each effect of Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon once per turn. Vortex is a win attribute that's cute. Let me read Odd Eyes Fusion. Fusion summon one dragon type fusion monster from your extra deck. It is a dragon. Sometimes they fuck up the types. Using monsters from your hand or your side of the field is used material. Okay, it's a poly. If your opponent controls two or more monsters, you control no monsters, which means you have to be in a losing position. You can use up to two Odd Eyes monsters in your extra deck as fusion materials. So does this mean if Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon's in your extra deck and it's not face up, you can just look through my extra deck and be like, I'm going to use these two. First All Fusion, then Red Eyes Fusion, Void Dream, now this shit. Odd Eyes though, I feel the need to point this out. After all this motherfucking time that this game has been going on, it has been so fucking difficult for Konami to give us decent support when there's support for an archetype in its ass for years and then they have to wait years. I'm pretty sure, unless my memory is terrible and I don't really think it is, Odd Eyes was in Arc 5, right? Which was like maybe 2, maybe 3 years ago. And we've came so far from shitty Odd Eyes Dragon to Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Not to mention that there are other Odd Eyes fusions before this, but we've gotten to the point where Odd Eyes has a good fusion and the fusion spell is a good fusion. Now, this isn't necessarily a complaint, but what the fuck was happening all those years when we would have some bullshit and we'd be like, it'd be nice if we got something. And then we have to wait years for the shit. And then we're like, oh my God, it's so great, but the shit's useless because things that come out in recent memory are so much better than this, so we don't want to play it. And if you've seen some support for some stuff or just stuff that's debuted, there's just so much better shit. What the fuck was Konami on years ago? It's funny that now they're trying to push everything into overdrive, no Stardust. I guess they're trying to cater more and attract newer players. But why the fuck are you doing that now in 2015? You motherfuckers. Even if you can't do it like that, this is just a fusion card. And it doesn't just summon Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. It summons any other dragon thing you want. I'm drawing a blank as to which ones you would summon outside of Vortex, but I'm pretty sure that the possibilities are there. Considering that you need to use a Pendulum Monster and an Odd Eyes, I suppose that this card kinda, sorta makes sense. Everything kind of comes together in some really windy package. Vortex, wind attribute, you saw what I did. So on that note, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate it. If you would like to support me in some form or fashion, all I ask is you spend literally seconds out your day and click an advertisement. I'll be grateful, appreciative, and I'll say thank you very much in advance if you can find some time to do that. Can we get some Amazon support? Huh? It's been too goddamn long. Would I actually play this shit if it came out? Maybe.